have a story about authentic leadership and about the amplification that happens to you as the boss, as the leader. And we all know that happens. We all know that everybody knows everything about you, the good things, the bad things, what mood you're in. And this is a story when I was many years ago running a very large program of people. There were 400 people in the building, and the big boss came in for a visit. And when I say big boss, really was a big boss, because I'm a little person and he was a very big man. And I was late for a meeting, so I was running along the corridor and he was at the other end, and he just held up his hand and he said, "Stop, what do you think you're doing?" And I was late for a meeting, so I was a bit flustered. I said, "I'm sorry, I'm late for a meeting." He said, "No, what do you think you're doing?" So I said, "Well, I'm running." So he said, "And what do you think you're doing?" And all the time this big hand was in, this big body. And I'm late. And eventually the penny dropped, and I realised that I was out of control, and I was showing people that I was late and I was out of control. And he said, and I'll always remember it, that everything you do is amplified. And so if you're out of control, things must be really, really bad. And the stress that's growing through this big group of people is just getting more and more. And so you need to calm down. And so after that, I walked to meetings. I made sure I had space to stop and talk to people and say hello and ask them how they were doing. And it was incredible how the culture just changed. So I tell everybody you need to be like a swan. So you need to think about this beautiful pool of water, the sun's reflecting on it, it's apricot pink colours, and the swan glides through. And yes, the feet are going underneath, but you need to be like the swan. And you get into big debates about whether that means you're being authentic and true to yourself. But in truth, you're just presenting yourself in the best possible way to get the best possible result. So that's my story about authentic leadership.